Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Still waiting for draft. Still trying to get as many cards as possible. I've actually done a few other seals prior to this. There's a very good chance you're not going to see them because frankly I kind of got man screwed on both of them. It's kind of miserable. I'll be fair though, the last one I did make some play mistakes also. You might see that one as well. Depends on how long it takes. Anyway, we have I managed to scrounge up some more gems. Had to play a few drafts of Eldraine for that, but not too bad. And yeah, we have a slew of have a slew of enchantment creatures and Archon for constellation. So it looks like green-white is a possible combo. Splash red. Let's take a look. Ephemia is also a good possibility. So, but already right off the bat, because I can see it already. Well, actually, not so bad. We have a few enchantments here. We also have revoke existence, so we have some removal. So we also have a bit of a devotion team. So let's check our enchantments. 1, not enchantment. 2, 3, 4. That's a good one. This one shooters up auras. 5. So 5 enchantments. One way to get enchantments back. One way to tutor for an aura in green. One payoff, another aura tutor. Some payoffs for devotion, removal, and good creatures. Yeah, this actually, the white looks very solid. Okay, so let's cut that out for now. Let's see if the green is worth it. And okay, enchantments, enchantment / removal, enchantment. Nexus Wardens, very good. Omen's good. Nyx Herald's good. Rasta. Destiny Spinner. Some more removal in a sense. All around good creature. Yeah, we're definitely running green-white. Okay, now let's take a look, see if we can run the red for Temple of Abandon. We might actually get some good enchantments here, like good enchantment. Kinda okay. At least it's a good enchantment creature. This one's an enchantment. I wouldn't say it's that great. Trill is good. Oryad, yeah, enchantment creature. Not too powerful though. Underworld Rage Hound. Actually, this one's a good enchantment. Nothing really to splash. If I were gonna splash, it's literally just gonna be for Eros' Blessing. So not much to splash for. We also saw a good enchantment in Ephemia, but no final deaths. We only got the Catoblepas for removal. Yeah, black's awfully dry. And as for blue, okay, enchantment. Well, solves the problem. Well, that solves our problem. Blue and black are awfully dry, so it's literally just white and green, maybe black. Maybe red. Altar if you want to do some. If we have some, we do have some devotion shenanigans in white, so the altar might make the cut. Okay, but let's fill out the bottom of our curve first. Okay, let's check how many auras we have. It's literally Sentinel's Eyes. And Warbriar Blessing. I might splash red just to get the other enchantment. But the other question is Siona actually worth it? Because you only get creatures if you attach enchantments to it. So you get to look at the top 7. I might be willing to splash for Eros' Blessing. It's a 1-mana splash. We do have a Temple of Abandon. We have Aspect of Manticore. That's also another possible splash. But it's literally only just for those 2 cards. I'm not splashing for anything else. The creatures don't look that great. Okay, Dream Shaper Shaman maybe. Flummox Cyclops maybe also, but I kind of... Let's try cut cut that for now. Definitely Archon. We'll fill out with Daybreak. Maybe one of each, Daybreak and Captivating Unicorn. Definitely the Glory Bearers. So that's our white. And for green, definitely Dryad. That's also mana fixing. Skola, Grove Dancer, Destiny Spinner, Return to Nature. Did we? Yeah, Revoke Existence there. Nexus Wardens comes in. Arasta comes in also. So maybe we might be splashing for too many. We have one. We essentially have two flyers. I might not need the Daybreak Chimera. Let's cut that. I might want the green creed, and also the reason for cutting that's because I might want the green a lot more than the white. Even if I don't run Siona. Yeah, Siona's possible? Well, definitely running the Typhon. It's Tower Scout. Binding of Titans is interesting. Definitely running Omen of the Hunt and Nyx. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some cuts here. Maybe if I don't run Siona, cause what is it? So what am I getting with Heliod's Pilgrim aside from Aspect? It's literally just Warbriar Blessing. It's not worth it. Kinda is. Okay, let's cut the Aspect for now. Let's cut the Temple. But Nick, so let's check. Hero of the Pride. Reasonably okay, even though we only have like one. We literally have only two targets overall, so maybe the hero. The only reason I'm keeping is because we need to keep our curve low. Actually, our curve is off very low at this point. We could actually cut some of these guys. Birth does help us get our double white. But we need help on double green. Also, the 0/4 wall buys us time. Grove Dancer. It is a 2/2. I'm gonna cut the hero. Yeah, we need to cut some creatures. Hyrax Tower Scout's good. Druid's good. So we are kind of a late game deck. We need to keep as many enchantments and enchantment creatures as possible. Probably I might just cut Heliod's Pilgrim. Then again, it does get us these two. It only gets us two possible cards, but they're good enough as it is. No, I'm probably gonna just cut the Pilgrim. That also makes us heavier on green, which is kind of important. Do I want to carry Caryatid? We can get more mana this way. My here and you have Omen of the Hunted Tree. Let's see, we did not get any Traveler's Amulets. Again, I already decided not to run this. Too many swords. Thundering Chariot is runnable actually, but we're already having problems cutting down our cards as it is. Cut the Leonin. The Leonin is sometimes randomly good. It can take out an escape creature. Cut the Binding of the Titans. Well, Binding of Titans does the same thing, and I do need to cut a creature. Probably should cut from... If I cut from the tree slot, it's probably... none of these. I don't want to cut any of these. Yeah, we're cutting the Leonin and Lost Pride. So this isn't... So this is Celeste... Yeah, Constellation again. looking quite good. Do I want to make it 10-7? We don't necessarily need to play these turn 1. Yeah, I think I want to make it 10. No, let's just leave it at 8-9. We'll test it out. If it doesn't pan out, then we bring it down to 10-7. When we bring it down to 10-7, I might cut a few more white cards to go with it as well. So, no dice for our signpost uncommon in Siona, but now this one is interesting. We just need one more mana to get going. And we're on the draw. I'm willing to kind of risk it. We need to draw another land in 3 turns. We need to draw another land in 2 turns. Opponent's also looking very aggressive. That might be a problem. Also, this we have to remember 2 mana's aspect of Mongoose. Okay, we drew the 3rd mana. So I'll probably run out Dryad. Let's run out the Tower Scout first. If possible, we don't want our opponent killing Dryad, considering we have no white sources at the moment. And it runs Nyx Herald. Okay, we will run the Tower Scout. Then next turn we will run. If I can get a white source, maybe we run the Dryad. Take a chance. I'll just take 3. I'll have to be taking damage early at this point. Target enchanted creature. Oh no, this is the Nyx Herald deck. Okay, so I have to play this now, or else one of their Nyx Heralds gets out of control. So we just have to leave this as blocking duty. So Warbear's Blessing doing its job. One more mana, we can go, of any color, we can go Dryad into Revoke Existence. Then next turn, Archon. Opponent gets a 3-2 haste, but did not discard anything. He might not. Well, he could crash with a 3-4. I'm already suspecting Aspect of Mongoose, so I'll probably take the damage. Yeah, this one's representing Aspect of Mongoose. We'll take the 6. Of course, I could just be... Okay, so we didn't get the land that we need. I'm gonna play the Nexus Wardens because at least in the next few turns we can start trying to gain life again. Opponent's still kind of stuck. Doing the same thing. You know what? Let's humor our opponent. Gift of Strength. Okay, so not quite Aspect of Mongoose, but that was the correct time to block already. Probably should have blocked with the other one. Still, I guess I can play this one now. Gain some life back. Really need one more land. Okay. And no attacks. So kind of behind, but at least we still have a bit of a full grip. We are now forced to block everything our opponent plays. Yeah, I really need one more mana. No, I am priced into block boat. Because if our opponent's using combat tricks now, we might as well force him to get rid of them. No, Nexus Warden to Birth of Maleficus is... Ooh, okay, he did not have the combat trick. Burn spell? Yeah, burn spell. Okay, fair enough. But we did pare down our opponent's board. So... an argument could be... Okay. I can play Sentinel's Eyes to keep it at 3-5. That kind of means something. Let's just play the Nexus Wardens first. Still on the ropes, though we did hit our 4 mana. We were able to play a good number of our cards. Opponent's scrying, so that's a kind of a good sign, I guess. Still have our backs against the wall, and Chainweb Arachneer is going to be a problem. Yeah, because this becomes a 4-5. Yeah, so Archon of Sun's Grace. Cetacean Skirmisher, that's fine. He's going for chip damage. Okay. Good. Okay, no attacks. We need to be... Our next plan is Archon of Sun's Grace. Please survive. Yes! So... And yep. Rebuilt the board, and Archon Sun's Grace is now outside the storm range. So not attacking. So we're just gonna start swinging up in the air. That's the good news. Yeah, storm the sky. That's something we have to remember. Just because we don't see white doesn't mean there's no wrath effect, but so far so good. Gotta return to nature. You know what? Let's just make sure we don't have to deal with the Arachneer again. Here. Okay. And oh, I just realized that we caught up on life total again. Opponent likes what he sees, so that might be a problem. Actually, I could let the Dryad die, but let's hold these guys back. So we do have what's in place, Cetacean Training. So draws a card. So the familiar can now snipe our birds. Voracious Typhon. Okay, that's a ground problem. We used up... okay, we used up our enchantment / artifact removal already, so that's out. I'm willing to let him eat one of the birds if it puts him if it makes the next hit lethal. And yeah, we managed to survive all that. Archon of Sun's Grace doing a very good job. So yeah, based on that, I am not going 10-7. We managed to get lucky there only because we had the Dryad, and even then it took us a long time to draw that one white source. I don't want to be put in a position again where we're dependent on having the Dryad. So 10-7 is not a good idea. This one's better. We kind of need another white source, but we do have some removal. Actually, based on our hand, we kind of want 3 to 4 lands. Looks about okay. So we can get Archon of Sun's Grace into Banishing Light. Just remember that Archon of Sun's Grace is good. Is a removal candidate. Basically, everyone's going to target the removal on it if possible. So I might actually play Captivating Unicorn first. So we're gonna take the hit, shoot her up a land, play the Unicorn for some removal of sorts. Kinda wish we had the White Omen, but Green Omen is actually very, very, very good. So yeah, sure. So let's see what our opponent's got. Nessian Wanderer. Kinda want to draw another a 2-mana enchantment at least, so we can get Archon of Sun's Grace and get a benefit. Again, the premise here is that we want our opponent to use their removal on Captivating Unicorn now. Mantle of the Wolf. Ooh, that's nasty. Hold on. When the mantle's put into the graveyard. So we're gonna take 7. Destiny Spinner. Oh, we have a plan. So next turn we Banishing Light the Mantle. I guess that's right. I would prefer Revoke Existence. Then again, giving our opponent 2/2 wolves is not a bad play. Yeah, nuking the hero is not a bad idea either. So I might stop on my upkeep. We're gonna scry first. Crossing my fingers, our opponent does not have removal. Okay, did not have removal for Archon. But this has trample now. We definitely have to nuke the hero. So we're not chump blocking. We are gonna take 6. I want to do this all. Okay, let's figure out our sequence here. But first is take 6. Okay. So I don't want to draw lands. Okay, Skola and Arc. Okay, those two are good. Okay, we can turn that off. Draw. So definitely Banishing Light. I'm gonna tap down the Forerunner. Oh wait, no, we just ended up removing the Forerunner. Okay, that's not too bad. Because now we can chump block. So okay. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're catching up slightly. We got Archon of Falling Stars to get us an enchantment that's in the Omen of the Hunt. That's a good target. If our opponent... Let's hope our opponent doesn't remove Banishing Light now, because that's a lot of damage incoming. Wait, there is another enchantment that fights up to 1. Okay, so we're gonna have to try to survive with the unicorns. Which case I cannot chump block with this. Technically I can chump block once because I have Archon of Falling Stars. I can also just chump block with Destiny Spinner. This is 7 mana, so Archon leaves us with 1. That's not a great play. Actually, we still have to make that play because from your graveyard you may return when it dies. Okay, not bad too. So we don't have the... So we have to play with all 13 life. Opponent still has a ton of cards. If nothing happens to the Unicorn, Grave Dancer can tap it down. Opponent goes to test and training to give it trample. Okay, sure. So these don't have trample. So I'm taking 8. I'm in a position where I have to block these two. I might block with just block with Archon so I can get back Destiny Spinner. So that way I can tap down 2 creatures that way. That's the plan. Opponent gain some life. Okay. So let's get the Destiny Spinner. Oh, it's returned to the battlefield, so we can actually tap this down. Yeah, opponent saw it. Oops. So he can swing with these, but I'll just take the hit. So play Skola Grave Dancer. Grove Dancer. Let's keep saying Grave Dancer. So I can also... Yeah, and I can also make an additional land. Opponent sees that. Whew! It's graveyard to battlefield. I thought if it was graveyard to hand, we were in bigger trouble. It goes to show that sometimes we mentally process a lot of cards way too fast. Graveyard to battlefield, who would have thought? So not bad. Two wins in. I'll give you a spoiler. This is definitely a lot better than the two than some of the other drafts I did. One of them is a bit more memorable in the pool I opened, but this one's going a lot better so far. We did have a little cooperation from our opponents. This is an auto mulligan. We just needed 1 green source, but yeah, let's not risk that. This is much better. We got Omen. I'm gonna ditch the Sentinel's Eyes because that's kind of the least impactful card. Okay, so we're gonna go Skola Grove Dancer. Into Omen of the Hunt. Then we'll probably go Archon, Arasta. Again, we have to be careful with this color set. Success and Champion. Yeah, we need a fight effect. Yeah, we need a fight effect badly, or Banishing Light. I guess this is a good reason to have Heliod's Pilgrim. So definitely we'll go Omen of the Hunt first. Let's shoot her. We'll take 2. Arasta's not a bad play at this point. I'll probably play Archon first. Oh, we got Alseid of Life's Bounty. Just need 1 more mana. I'll play the Arasta first. Any removal based green white has. Well, actually, I was about to say something dumb. I was gonna say if it's not an enchantment, it's instant or sorcery. Of course, that's the case. And even then, so opponent's now gonna have a very big Setessan champion. Thankfully, Arasta has a very big butt. I am willing to jump. Opponent's not. I'm going to play the Archon now. Fingers crossed. It's probably a bad idea. So, thankfully, no plummet yet. Opponent might have a fight effect. That's the one that scares me. A fight effect will kill Archon before he can get some action going. First Rowan games, okay. That's a 5-6 with trample, so we'll be taking some damage. We're hoping the Archon can catch up. Opponent's not pulling the trigger. I'm also gonna play the Alseid of Life's Bounty. This one just to get some protection going for our Archon. Actually, just getting some protection altogether. Omen of the Sun. So the Setessan champion is gonna keep getting larger. I'm gonna try to get the trade off on one of our creatures, or maybe even just do a mass block. So this one's gonna get really huge. Just gonna keep getting larger and larger at this point, but so far we're kind of able to dodge it. So I'm probably going to just throw one... I'm going to probably throw one Grove Dancer under the bus. Actually, no. There's no reason to. Because if it's just to get Archon of Falling Stars, I would rather just sacrifice Omen of the Hunt. So Alseid of Life's Bounty is going to be the most important card in this. You may put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. It's a blank. That's okay. Daybreak Chimera, so just to get something out there. Okay, sure. So I'm definitely swinging only with Archon of Sun's Grace. Got Nexus Wardens. I don't think our opponent's gonna pull the trigger in this one quite yet. Okay, Hyrax Tower Scout. Untap. Okay. So the most important thing we need to do is just keep one mana up. Yeah, there was... If we had drawn a Banishing Light, we would have been able to blank this, but... Oh well. He's getting a good setup. The only thing we have going for us is our opponent's unwilling. He wants punishment. Protection of the color trace. Okay, sure. We'll let it land. Let's see if we can make our opponent do something interesting. Moss Viper. Okay. Also, because I can always tap this for. Okay. Arachneer, sure. Because I can always tap this. Okay. So, yeah, sure. Yeah, sacrifice this, make it fall off. Okay, there's our 6 mana, so I'm gonna go Nexus Wardens first. Then again, there is no incentive for us to protect Archon of Sun's Grace now that has Heliod's punishment on it. Opponent knows that. Oh, he has only 1 card in graveyard so far. Yeah, I kind of wish we had some Death Touch, but we do have enough beef. Not that I like to throw it. Nice medal. Okay, so he's gonna destroy this. Can't sacrifice that. So we don't get the benefit from it. Well, sad face, but can't be helped. We get ourselves a nice spider. Yeah, we're both in standstill right now. Okay. He doesn't. Oh, he has the mana. Yeah, I'll say he's gonna have to sacrifice the gold token if he wants to take that out. Yeah, we might have overplayed our hand this way. Oh well. Opponent did have to spend multiple resources, but we are now officially in trouble. It's... Oh, you did not have a creature with... You did not have a valid target. Okay. Gonna play the Nexus Wardens first so we can scry end of turn. Again, I don't see any reason to throw these guys away. We don't have any resurrection effects, so we're looking. We're probably gonna be stuck in this board stall for a while. He's drawn more cards than I have. The large Setessan Champion's just looming. Do you think we can get our opponent to draw out all his cards? Like literally, we need to draw into our Banishing Light. We need to draw into our Revoke Existence and whatnot. So we're just gonna... Okay, so I actually don't want either. Yeah, we need to hit our removal, and they're awfully sparse. Okay, here's another Nexus Wardens. Considering our opponent's willing to play it slow, I'm willing to play out our Nexus Wardens first. Yeah, leaving ourselves... yeah, tapping out for that was pretty much a mistake. Probably should have just played the Nexus Wardens first. I was kind of getting antsy. So let's see what our opponent's down to 12 cards. I am willing to trade the I am willing to trade these down. Just only if we attack, so... Yeah, I want to force out as many cards, yeah, like that. Put the top card of your library into your graveyard. I probably should have kept one land on top, and if I knew I would be able to use it. So... Yeah, no point trying to keep those alive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept the fact that I might have lost this one. There was no trample. I was sure it was trample. Oh no, it was exactly 6. And it's getting worse. Opponent's down to 10 cards. We just need to start gaining life. That might be a problem. Also note that in this matchup, our opponents literally just played one instant. And it's only our library. I wish it hit our opponent's library, but I'm pretty sure that's the wrong color. Okay. So we're literally just trying to buy time. I might be willing to mill out as many cards as I have just to buy even more time. That said, okay, no trample, so probably just block that with the scout. Nyx Herald's probably another good block target. Yeah, the lack of removal is killing us here. Let's see, is it a land? Yeah, it's a land, so we gain a little life. So now we're also reduced to playing the lottery. Okay. So this is 23. Yeah, I'm just gonna mass block with these guys. Take as little damage as possible. This might still be too much damage. Okay, down to 12, not too bad. Well, it has no Nexus Wardens, but that's not the problem. Okay, guys, also Voracious Typhon. That's not gonna help us. We could go back up to 14, air quotes. Yeah, opponent's probably gonna attack with everything. Target creature gets... Yeah, that's a good game. That's the Banishing Light we wanted. Yeah, basically our opponent just loads everything there. Yeah, they got a heavy devotion deck. We misplayed our Archon. That was literally our way out. So take our first loss, and I got myself to blame. So let's, meantime, let's also re-examine let's re-examine other things like. Actually, hard to say if there's anything I want to re-examine. Sure, Plummet would be nice. Relentless Pursuit doesn't seem to fit the deck. Heliod's Pilgrim does have some. Again, we're only aiming to get Warbriar Blessing if ever. I guess the deck is okay as it is. It's just that we ran into a much better deck. So let's just keep going. And if we lose the next game and things don't pan out, I'll re-examine splashing that one red just for splashing that one red. That one scares me. I can splashing that one red for Eroa's Blessing, though not such a great idea if you ask me. So I do like this opening. So we got Nexus Warden's turn 3. We can have Banishing Light as a backup. Revoke Existence if ever for some reason, one reason or another, our opponent has an early enchantment to remove. Okay, so got ourselves an early start. Opponent, it's looking like green. Please don't tell me this is white. This would be the third green-white deck I've faced. Okay, green-blue. Nessian Horn Beetle, so this might be a problem. Okay. If you control another creature at power 4 or greater, okay. Let's see where. Okay, so there's still white. There is still white after all. Ooh, but boo his. What can I do? If our opponent leaves 3 mana up, this is essentially counterspell. Eutropia. I might have to let our opponent hit one. I'm gonna have to let our opponent hit once before we Banishing Light that. Because even if I take the hit, we kind of recover life more or less. We kind of want our opponent to load up one creature so that we can... Yeah, which the creature we take out depends on which one our opponent loads up with. Dreadful Apathy... Sure, that's fine. So we take 5. We got the Warbriar Blessing. Doesn't feel like... That's definitely not a good play. Gonna go Banishing Light on Eutropia. Let's get rid of that right then and there. So we probably will lose Nexus Wardens unless our opponent's willing to let it live. Okay, opponent's gonna let it live. So another 3. So first revoke. Then, okay, Warbriar Blessing. Okay, I'm gonna return to nature it now because our... Okay, no attacks. So we kinda stabilized. If we draw one more mana, we will have the option of a 4 mana creature in plus Warbriar Blessing as removal. Looks like, yeah, our opponent's down to their last cards. Okay, telegraphing removal, I'll take it. Eidolon, okay. So this played Arasta. So if our opponent has any instant source, generally blue is lots of instants and sorcery, so we will be able to. We should get at least one. Ooh, nice Lotus. I don't know if it's worth taking it out. Okay. So play the Typhon. Play the Blessing. Let's hope it sticks. It sticks. Let's hope we get the hit. Opponent might be just trying to draw 2 cards at this point. But we managed to survive. That's the important part. Yeah, Nexus Wardens is probably one of the best green commons, especially if you have a boatload of enchantments. Sure, it's slow as heck, but it looks like the entire format is going to be slow as heck. Also, the volume of enchantment creatures here is outstanding. Looks like white and green kind of have the best removal at this rate. Opponent's going to just draw 2 cards, I guess? Possible. We don't have enough cards to... I can play the Grave Dancer and start milling our deck. Opponents... don't have much in the way of protection, so we're just gonna go for it. Opponent's probably gonna just block, sack, draw cards. Sure. So, absorbs 4 damage that way. Now, I'm concerned that there might be a Shatter the Sky. So I'm going to hold back on the Grove Dancer. Probably should have held back on this Tower Scout instead, but yeah, I think Grove... No, there's a Dream... It's a Dream Trawler. We can block with Arasta, but it's gonna die. We used up our Banishing Light. We used up our Warbriar Blessing. We have... Oh, he has a Shadow Spear too. We don't have any pump effects. Yeah, we're probably gonna... We might lose off the back of this Dream Trawler unless we start... Yeah, I guess there's a good reason to put the Plummet in now if we manage... Well, we will survive. Even if we lose this one, we'll still have 1 game left, I guess. Not too much a fan. Thankfully, he could equip the Dream Trawler. If you got nothing better to do, you probably should. Well, he's actually representing 3 mana right now. That's not what I wanted. Technically, the Nexus Wardens can do the block it by itself. Also note there is Thirst. Okay, we have to also be careful. This also represents Thirst of Meaning. I might actually just take the hit. I might take the hit first. So it'll be a big hit. We can hit back for bigger. It's just a question of... Yeah, but we're down to our last cards. Ichthyomorphosis. Yeah, opponent did have that. We can try to draw for the Alseid, I guess. Don't tell me our opponent has even more... Oh, it's just gonna equip, I think. No equip. We're priced in to take this. Oh yeah. With this many cards, yeah, we're not gonna be able to take that out, so we have to try to take out our opponent from the ground. I don't think our opponent's gonna make it easy for us. Grind Giant. Yep, figured that much. Opponent's at 20 cards. I don't want to be put in a position where you have to... Okay, Nexus Wardens works. So we can buy even more time. Not liking it. Not liking this at all. Also the fact that Yeah, we're awfully slow at this point. We're going to be forced to block at some point. Actually, I kind of want the Voracious Typhon to... Well, not quite yet. We need to get some creatures to die, so let's keep that in mind. Opponent's now equipping... I'm gonna have to block one at a time. There's no way around, good way around it. Omen in the sea. So gets a little bit more buff, but that's about fine, I guess. We used up our return to nature. Oh, we used up both of them. Yeah, so we really don't have a good out. Please don't tell me I'm trying to make our opponent draw out. Well, next notice is now gonna be relevant. This will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Land, please. No, Destiny Spinner. Okay, got Binding of Titans, okay. So I kind of want to get the Typhon killed now. But no, I don't think it matters. Our opponent might not even let it get killed. Yeah, we also bin the Archon. Yeah, this probably... Okay, gain another life, so got that out of the way. And this is only returned to hand, so... Even if I get this back... Yeah, we're a long way off from taking this out. Yeah, I guess we'll just concede now. Let's save the time at least. Yeah, we used up all of our good removal, and even then, yeah, we have no good way of destroying a Dream Trawler. We have no actual buff effects, so that's something to keep in mind. Sure, we got Plummet, but that's not gonna help. Okay, you know what? I said we will make an experiment. Let's experiment. So let's cut one of that. I said Eroa's Blessing. Yes, that's... So what would I cut for that? Oh wait, then we probably should put the Pilgrim also, now that we have better targets. So what should I cut for that? Probably the Tower Scout. Yeah, kind of strange, but there you go. Glory Bearers isn't cutting its weight. We really should cut another tree drop. Probably cut the Glory Bearers. That one also is not cutting its weight. So our red sources is Temple of Abandon. We need to actually add one mountain now. And yeah, we'll see if that pans out. Now the reason we added that one extra mountain is because Omen of the Hunt is our third source. Still no guarantees that we're gonna make out of this. We probably could have added another source with the Caryatid, but that's probably the weakest. No, that's not right. That's not the weakest. There is an argument for going green-red, I suppose. Well, no, the green-white was... Well, I wouldn't say we're doing quite fine, but I'm not unhappy with it. So let's see. Okay, there you go. So we got Abandon into Omen, into Dryad probably. So we need one of our good threats. We might actually just go Omen just to get a Scry trigger at worst. But we're definitely going Temple into Plains, I guess. Yeah, the lack of on-screen effects. Well, can't say I missed them. Okay, opponents. Wait, we're going first, right? No, opponent went first. And finally, a color. Finally, not green-white. Not necessarily good for us, but okay, we'll keep that on top. Very risky considering we have only one creature at this point. But yeah, this also means revoke existence is a possibility. Altar. Okay, so our opponent's taking their time. Do we want to revoke the altar or revoke? Okay, I'm gonna pass it for now. We're gonna go Omen first. If for some strange reason the creature is very... Another alt. Okay. This one's scary. Anax. Oh, not too bad. We can revoke that. So, yes, let's get our forest. So we can even play Alseid. In fact, yeah, let's just pay it off now. Sure, our opponent gets 2, but at least these can't block. Archon of Sun's Grace. Yuck. Okay, we just played into our opponent's hand. Now, that was the one we should have tried to remove. So I can go Druid into Sentinel's Eyes. Warbriar Blessing does not do anything. I kinda want to revoke something. Let's just pass for now, but this is looking very bad for us. At least it's gonna be a lot fast. This loss is gonna be a lot faster. Archon. Okay. So we can get Annex back. This is not the time to draw lands. Heliod's Pilgrim. No, we already drew all our auras, so we don't actually want either of these. So... we can just go do the Warbriar Blessing just to take out this token. Yeah, it feels bad. Just take out the altar. Feels even worse. But we're not exactly winning this game. So... yeah, there's that. So it looks like... yeah. We should have just played the... yeah, we should have just played the... what do you call this? Yeah, we should have just played the Revoke Existence. One also has Elspeth Conquers Death, so that's gonna take this out. And yeah, good game. So, well, that was a very ignoble end, but all in all, not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, not too bad, even though we only won 2 games. Well, I'm hoping that this will really be the last time I do Theros sealed. Come on, give us the draft faster, seriously. That's it. That said, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. I think I should have enough. Well, I have enough Ashioks now, but I've seen a few blue-black decks, so I think I might do an experiment on that. Blue-black, mostly Devotion? That sounds like a possibility. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, and God bless. Have a great week, everyone.